It's I love the question about window condensation because it's just a fact. And what happens is the condensation on a window, it's trying to tell the homeowner something. So what I tell everybody is it's kind of the way your window is trying to communicate with you. There's condensation in a lot of different places. If there's condensation on the outside of your window, so a lot of times you're going to wake up in the morning, there's going to be time change, there's going to be sun, you've got extreme temperature changes between the inside and the outside, and it's fairly common to have condensation on the outside of your windows. Kind of the same thing when you wake up in the morning and you go out to your car and you can see condensation out on your cars. It's a fairly normal thing. And what your house is actually telling you is the windows are working properly. They're keeping the moisture, they're keeping the warm or cold air in, depending on what time it is in the summer, and they're not necessarily letting the hot or cold air come in from the outside. If you're getting condensation on the inside of the window, that's your window trying to tell you that there's something going on inside your house. It's typically a humidity problem inside your house. So there's typically, when you get condensation on the inside of your window, it's not always a window problem. A lot of times when we do new windows in a home, people have had old, leaky, crappy windows for a long, long time. They haven't necessarily had a condensation, and then we'll go in and we'll change their windows, and they'll call us and they'll say, hey, I've got some condensation on the inside of my glass. And what we tell everybody is, well, it's the first time in a long, 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 long time that window hole has been properly sealed. So what's happening is when we put in the new window, we properly seal around it. All the new windows, they're super efficient now with the different types of glasses. Most of them have double sets of weather stripping. Most of them have bulb seals underneath. Most of them are fairly airtight. And what's happening is that humidity inside your house now gathers on the window with the temperature changes. And what that's telling you is you need to adjust the humidity. Any good window company is going to have guidelines. We've got information that we can give you on what settings it should be, different times of year, different temperatures, so that you can properly control that condensation so that you get the perfect environment inside your home and the perfect environment outside your home. Now, I will tell you when you definitely know you've got a problem is when you've got condensation between the glass. Condensation between the glass is a typical sign of a seal failure. And any moisture, anything that's going on the inside, that's typically a problem that you want to get taken care of. Most of the new window companies, a lot of them have warranties nowadays that cover against seal failures. Again, depending on the age of your old windows, you could just replace a glass if you're looking for a seal failure, or a lot of times the windows are so old, the investment of putting in a new glass isn't worth it, and upgrading to new energy efficient windows is really the route to go. But listen to your window, listen to the condensation, and ask the right questions.